If you own a PS5 and you love Battle Royale games, this list has everything you need to know right now. Starting things off at number 1, Fortnite continues to be the most dominant Battle Royale game available on PS5 in 2026. Epic Games keeps this title alive with constant seasonal updates, massive pop culture collaborations, live in-game events, and 2 distinct modes in Zero Build and Classic, giving players real flexibility in how they want to engage with the game. Whether you are a veteran or completely new to the genre, Fortnite is the obvious first stop. Coming in at number 2 on this list, Call of Duty Warzone remains one of the most technically polished Battle Royale shooters you can load up on PS5 today. The seasonal integration with the broader Call of Duty franchise means there is always fresh content, new weapons, and updated maps, keeping the experience from going stale. If you want a military-style shooter with a massive player base and competitive depth, Warzone is a serious contender. Number 3 goes to Apex Legends, and if you care about movement, teamwork, and moment-to-moment gunplay, this game is genuinely hard to beat. Respawn Entertainment built something special with its Legends system and communication tools, and years later, it still feels tight and rewarding to play on PS5. The variety of maps and the depth of each character's abilities give squads a lot to experiment with across every session. Sitting at number 4, PUBG Battlegrounds is the game that essentially created the modern Battle Royale genre as we know it, and it is now completely free to play on PS5. It is slower and more deliberate than most of its competitors, rewarding patience, positioning, and careful decision-making over raw reflexes. If you want tension that builds with every circle and firefights that feel genuinely earned, PUBG still delivers that experience better than almost anyone. Number 5 on the list is Battlefield REDSEC, which launched in late 2025 and quickly established itself as a fresh and exciting entry into the PS5 Battle Royale scene. Built on the foundations of Battlefield 6, it brings large-scale tactical destruction, squad mechanics, and the iconic Battlefield feel into a proper free-to-play Battle Royale format. Fort Linden is a massive and detailed map that rewards players who think strategically before pulling the trigger. At number 6, Naraka Bladepoint flips the traditional Battle Royale formula almost entirely on its head by centering the experience around melee combat, martial arts, and fluid movement. Grappling hooks, wall running, and precise parry mechanics make every engagement feel more like a high-speed duel than a conventional shooter. It's free to play on PS5 and still receiving regular content updates in 2026, making it one of the most distinct options on this entire list. Number 7 is Hunt Showdown 1896, a PvP-VE game that blends Battle Royale tension with monster hunting objectives, set in a hauntingly atmospheric 19th century Louisiana. You drop in as a bounty hunter, track down and kill powerful bosses, then fight to extract with the reward while other players are hunting you down simultaneously. The permadeath risk on your hunters adds a layer of stakes that most other Battle Royale games simply cannot replicate. Coming in at number 8, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodhunt is one of the most visually and thematically distinct Battle Royale games available on PS5. You play as a vampire navigating a beautifully realized version of Prague using supernatural abilities like wall climbing, teleporting, and feeding on civilians to gain power mid-match. Even though active development has wound down, the servers are still live and the experience remains genuinely fun and stylish. Number 9 is Fall Guys, which takes the Battle Royale concept in a completely different direction by replacing weapons and gunfights with silly obstacle courses, chaotic minigames, and adorable wobbling characters. It is perfect for casual sessions, great for playing with friends or family, and absolutely free to jump into on PS5 right now. The constant rotation of seasonal content keeps the rounds feeling fresh and unpredictable every time you play. At number 10, My Hero Ultra Rumble brings the beloved My Hero Academia anime universe into the Battle Royale genre with surprisingly solid results for fans of the series. You fight in teams of 3 using iconic characters from the show, each with their own unique quirks that completely change how you approach combat and positioning. The colorful art style, recognizable roster, and anime-faithful gameplay loop make it a standout pick for any MHA fan on PS5. Number 11 is Super Animal Royale, a top-down 2D battle royale featuring genetically engineered animals armed to the teeth in an abandoned safari park. Do not let the cute visual style fool you, because the gameplay is genuinely strategic, with a wide variety of weapons, hamster ball vehicles, and thousands of cosmetics to customize your chosen animal. It is available on PS5 and a surprisingly deep experience that rewards map awareness and smart loot management. At number 12, Deceive Inc. brings a spy thriller twist to the Battle Royale format by letting players disguise themselves as NPCs, blend into crowds, and use stealth and gadgets alongside combat to be the last agent standing. The social deception element gives every match a layer of tension and unpredictability that you simply cannot find in traditional shooters. It is available on PS5 and genuinely stands out as one of the more creative takes on the genre. Number 13 is Realm Royale Reforged, a fantasy-themed battle royale with class-based hero mechanics, a crafting system, and a colorful art style that sets it apart from the military and sci-fi aesthetics dominating the genre. Each class comes with unique abilities and weapons that change how you fight and rotate through the map. It is free to play on PS5, and a solid choice if you want something lighter and more fantastical without sacrificing competitive depth. Coming in at number 14, Arkanoid Eternal Battle takes the classic brick-breaking arcade game and transforms it into a surprisingly competitive 25-player battle royale experience. Players race through elimination rounds using the familiar paddle and ball mechanics, while sabotaging opponents with power-ups and special abilities. It is available on PS5 and serves as one of the most creative genre mashups on this entire list, especially for fans of retro gaming. At number 15, The Finals is a team-based combat game with destructible environments and a game show presentation that makes every match feel like a spectacle. While it leans more into extraction-style objectives, the last team standing modes slot it firmly into the broader Battle Royale conversation on PS5. Embark Studios built something genuinely impressive here, with the level of environmental destruction and movement freedom available to every player. Number 16, Hyenas is a PvP/PvE extraction shooter set in a chaotic zero-gravity near future, where players loot pop culture artifacts from the mega-rich while fighting both AI enemies and rival crews. The anarchic personality and irreverent tone give it a distinct identity among shooters on PS5. Squad coordination and adaptability are key, since every match throws unpredictable variables at you from multiple directions at once. Number 18 is Totally Accurate Battlegrounds, a physics-driven parody battle royale that makes no attempt to take itself seriously and is completely better for it. Ragdoll physics, intentionally wobbly gunplay, and chaotic player behavior turn every match into an unpredictable comedy highlight reel. If you have ever wanted a battle royale that feels like a stress-free good time rather than a sweat session, this is the game for you on PS5. At number 19, GunZ 2: The Second Duel brings fast-paced third-person action with stylish movement mechanics and a focus on fluid combat that rewards players who put in the time to master its techniques. The combination of gunplay and melee attacks gives skilled players a lot of expressive options in how they engage enemies. It is a lesser-known entry on this list, but one with a dedicated community and a genuinely satisfying gameplay loop. Number 20 is Spellbreak, which deserves recognition as one of the most visually striking and mechanically unique battle royale games ever made. Players take on the role of powerful mages casting elemental spells, combining gauntlet powers for devastating combos, and flying across a fantasy battlefield without a single conventional gun in sight. Even though active development has ended, the game left a lasting impression on the genre and remains playable for those seeking something truly different. At number 21, Rumbleverse was a unique wrestling-themed battle royale from Iron Galaxy that had players using brawling moves, superpowers, and environmental objects to fight 40 opponents across a massive open city. Though the servers officially shut down, the game built a passionate following during its run and pioneered a melee-first approach to the genre that was ahead of its time. It earns its spot here as an honorable mention for PS5 players who appreciate unconventional design. Number 22 is Darwin Project, a smaller-scale battle royale set in a post-apocalyptic winter environment, where 10 players battle it out using axes, bows, and traps, while a show director actively interferes with the match through power-ups and environmental changes. The tight player count makes every encounter feel incredibly high stakes, and the crafting and tracking mechanics add survival depth beyond typical gunplay. It is a criminally underrated entry that PS5 players interested in fresh mechanics should definitely check out. At number 23, Super People brought a hero-based battle royale experience with deep character progression, unique classes, and fast-paced gunplay that made it stand out during its active period. Each character class comes with a distinct set of passive and active abilities that evolve throughout the match as you craft and level up. It developed a strong following among players who wanted something more mechanically layered than the genre's bigger mainstream titles. Number 24 is Farlight 84, a sci-fi battle royale that combines jetpack movement, hero abilities, and fast shooting into a free-to-play package that runs smoothly on PS5. The jetpack traversal system fundamentally changes how players rotate, engage, and escape in ways that feel fresh compared to ground-based battle royales. Regular updates and a colorful, futuristic aesthetic have kept its player base active and invested throughout 2026. Rounding out the list at number 25, Survive.io brings the Battle Royale formula back to its absolute basics with a top-down 2D browser-style format that strips away everything except the core survival loop. Simple controls, fast matches, and accessible gameplay make it one of the most pick-up-and-play entries in the entire genre. It is a great reminder that the Battle Royale concept works at any scale and does not always need cutting-edge visuals to deliver a genuinely tense and satisfying experience.